You are dying right now. Slowly, very slowly. Morning routines of successful people? Forget them. Waking up at 5 a.m., cold showers, meditation? You don't need any of that. Why? Because the reason you can't get out of bed right now isn't a lack of willpower. The truth is, your brain is protecting you at this very moment by mistaking this broken state as the safest survival strategy. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to force quit this fatal brain error in just 7 minutes, and you'll get your hands on the life reboot code that only the top 1% share among themselves. Facing tomorrow without this information is like rowing desperately on a sinking boat. Every night you make a promise to yourself. Tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow I'll finally get my life together. This time I mean it. But what happens when morning comes? You turn off the alarm and pick up your phone. YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok. 30 minutes pass, then an hour, and suddenly it's noon, and you think, today's ruined, I'll start fresh tomorrow. Sound familiar? Here's an important question for you. Why can't you change even when you know what you should do? Most people answer like this: I lack willpower. I'm just lazy. I think I have ADHD. Wrong. All of it. The real reason is something else entirely. Your brain is trapped in a perfect snare called false control. Let me explain. When you scroll through your phone, dopamine floods your brain. What's the next video? What's the next post? This unpredictable reward system hooks your brain. And here's where the trap springs shut. Your brain perceives this state as safe. Why? Because if you do nothing, you can't fail. No rejection, no embarrassment, no pain. Your brain is protecting you from the agony of failure, from the uncertainty of change. But this protection is slowly killing your life. This is the comfort trap. Now let's find the escape route. People usually say things like, I'll clean when I feel motivated. I'll exercise when I find my drive. I'll start something when I'm in a better mood. It's completely backwards. Here's a truth nobody tells you. Your room is a physical copy of your brain. Look around you right now. The pile of stuff on your desk, the cup that's been sitting there for days, the clothes scattered everywhere. All of these are sending signals to your brain. This place is chaos. You can't control anything here. Just give up. Neuroscientists call this visual noise. A cloud space exhausts your prefrontal cortex. That's the part of your brain responsible for decision-making and self-control. In other words, when your room is messy, your willpower shrinks, physically, scientifically. That's why the top 1% change their environment first. They don't rely on willpower. They design their environment to lead them. Here's something you can do right now. Take a shower, change your clothes, clear just 3 things from in front of you. This isn't about hygiene. This is hormone hacking, sending a combat-ready signal to your brain. When you shower, your body temperature shifts and cortisol levels regulate. When you change clothes, your brain registers a new situation has begun. When you organize a small space, your brain receives the signal, I am in control. This is the first crack in the wall. But it doesn't end here. This is where many people make a critical mistake. After tidying up, they suddenly feel a surge of motivation, and they think, all right, now it really begins. From today, 1 hour of exercise, 2 hours of reading, 1 hour of language study. The moment that happens, game over. This is called the paradox of goals. Your brain interprets 100 goals as a threat. I have to do all this? Impossible. And it automatically shuts down. Back to bed, back to the phone. Here's where the mystery emerges. Why do the world's most successful people start with the smallest tasks? Jeff Bezos does the dishes every morning. Warren Buffett eats the same breakfast at the same time every day. Bill Gates reads at the same time every night. They understand something crucial. Massive change invites resistance, but the tiniest crack can bring down an entire fortress.
Now I'll reveal the core strategy, the micro-win protocol, the 7-minute reset. The method is simple. First, write down only 3 things to do today. 3 things. Not 100, not even 10, just 3. And one of them must be something you can finish in under 5 minutes. Wash 1 cup, send 1 email, brush your teeth. Something so small your brain won't even notice. Second, complete it. What matters is completion. It doesn't have to be perfect, just finish it. The moment you tie your shoelaces, a new neural pathway forms in your brain. I am someone who keeps promises. As these small victories accumulate, your brain redefines you as someone who can be trusted. Third, repeat it at the same time every day. Whether it's 8 a.m. or 10 p.m. doesn't matter. What matters is the same time. Your brain loves patterns. Once a pattern forms, willpower becomes unnecessary. You just move automatically. This is the science of habit. Now I'll share the most important part. How have you defined yourself until now? I'm a lazy person. I have weak willpower. Nothing ever works out for me. This identity is imprisoning you. But listen carefully. Life isn't about changing. Life is about structuring. Every time you keep a small promise, your identity shifts slightly. I am someone who keeps promises. I am someone who gets things done. I am someone who grows. It doesn't matter if your past self tries to hold you back. Yesterday's failure doesn't define today. As long as you don't give up, failure is just data, feedback for your next attempt. Let me summarize what to do right now. Take a shower and change your clothes. Clear just 3 things in front of you. Write down 3 things to do today. Do the easiest one immediately. That's it. No grand plans, no dramatic transformation. Just make 1 crack today. That crack will bring down tomorrow's walls. Your brain will no longer trap you in safe helplessness. Now, are you ready to rebuild your empire? Begin. Now. Right now.